Hi, Alicia here at the Honey Company, and today I'm going to talk about lip balm labels. I'm working on two projects today. I'm going to be making citrus lip balm labels like this, and also some labels for a friend who asked me to help her out with printing her labels. Lip balm labels can be really tricky to make because if lip balm interacts with paper, it causes like smudging and it makes the paper look oily. So I found a way to work around that by using printable vinyl. We're going to use two products to make this work. The first one is printable vinyl sticker paper. This is a product that you can print on your printer, and the back is sticky so it will stick to your lip balm tube. And it's made out of plastic so it resists oil getting onto the label and smearing the ink. The sheets individually look like this, and they have a sticky back and you print on the front. The other product we're going to use is this roll of clear sticker vinyl. It is also plastic so that if I print on the printable vinyl and then cover the ink with this clear sticker paper, it will protect the ink from smearing when it interacts with the oil from lip balm. It makes it so the labels last and look really pretty for a long time. I got both of these products on Amazon, so they're pretty easy to find. Now let me show you how to make the lip balm labels. The first thing is that you're going to need to design an individual label. So this right here is my label for citrus lip balm, and you can see that I have the ingredients listed, I have the label of the product, and I have the weight and our business contact information down there. So this lip balm tube, first thing, every lip balm tube is a little bit different size, so you need to measure your lip balm tube to make sure that you get the correct size label. So for this tube here, this one is 1.8 inches from the top of the lid to the bottom rim. And I want to make it small enough so that I can still twist the rim and still get the lid on at the top, right? And then my lip balm tube is actually only 2 inches in circumference here. So I add an extra 1/2 inch on the bottom so that there's some overlap and it looks really nice and polished when I'm done. Okay, so this lip balm label is 2.5 inches by 1.8 inches. A lot of lip balm tubes that I've seen are 1.75 inches, so that might be a measurement you see. Go ahead and measure that to make sure. Once you have your lip balm label designed, you're going to want to fill the whole page with it like this. And my personal preference is to leave these little white lines in between when I'm printing so that I can see where I need to cut the labels. It does mean I have to cut it off on both sides of the label, but I'm okay with doing that because I like to be able to see. Okay, so I've designed these lip balm labels in Silhouette Studio. I have a Silhouette Cameo cutter and I'm really familiar with this program, but I'll show you in a minute how to do it in Canva, which is another free program that most people have access to. So if I'm going to print from Silhouette Studio, then what I will do is click File, Print. An 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper will hold 4 across and then 4 tall. So, okay, this is the next screen, so I can print that. And then when I do this, I'm going to click best quality here and make sure that it's printing in color and not just black and white. And then I'm going to print one of them and I'll click print. And then we'll do its thing for a minute and print it out on the printable vinyl. Okay, so that's how you print it with Silhouette Studio. And then another way you can do it is using canva.com. So this is canva.com, and what I've done is first I've designed a label. I did it in pixels, so I made it 2,500 pixels tall and then 1,750 pixels wide, so that when I scale it, it will be 2.5 by 1.75. This lip balm label is 1.75 inches long to match the tube that it fits with. Okay, so once I do that, I would share this file right here and I would download it as a PNG and I'd click download. And then it would appear in my downloads. So I would take it from downloads and I would put it into an 8.5 by 11 shape Canva file. So in Canva, so you could pick create a design and then you can click custom size and you can pick 11 by 8.5 inches. So it's normally on pixels, you have to set it to inches, and then you click create a new design, and it will create a blank 8.5 by 11 sheet. Okay, so then I'm going to drag and drop the design that I created, just the single one. I'm going to flip it on its side and I'll copy and paste it so that there's 4 going this way and 4 going this way. And then when I print this, I'm going to click download and I'm going to save it as a PNG. I just want the first page in this case. And then I'm going to click done and it will download that for me. Okay, then I get this page that's been downloaded from Canva and I can print it. So I'm going to click File, Print, and then a tricky thing here is that my printer automatically scales it to be 97%, but I want to print it at 100%. So I'm going to go ahead and change that here. And then I'm going to change the media and quality, and I'm going to change it from normal to best, because that way I'll get some really crisp, clearly defined labels. And then I'll click print, and it will print it on the printable vinyl that I have loaded in my printer. This is the printable vinyl that I like to use. I just got it on Amazon. It's pretty easy to find. It can be this brand or another brand, but what you want is vinyl sticker paper. So it's, but it's printable, right? And you want it to be vinyl and not just regular sticker paper, because the vinyl, again, will keep out the oil from the lip balm. Okay, so once we've printed it, here we have our labels. The next step is going to be to cover it with a clear plastic coating. All right, here is my roll of clear plastic vinyl coating, and it's this, I don't know how to say that word, but this is the kind I use, and I also got this on Amazon. I got shiny because I like it when my lip balms are shiny and it has a backing on it, but the top part is clear. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this to the size of this paper. This is a little bit, it's like 12 inches wide, and this is an 11, 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. So I'm going to cut it to size, and then I'm going to stick it on. So we're going to cut this clear plastic vinyl that's this shiny kind of color. It comes in shiny or matte, and I just like shiny. It's your personal preference. So we're just going to cut this to size this way. Cut a little bit off the end. We save the end piece. Let's line that up and measure and cut a little bit more off. We're going to cut off about that much, and we'll use this in a minute like as a sticker to hold things down. Then we're going to put the clear plastic vinyl on top of our labels. So one of these sides is a little easier to peel back, but it always takes a couple tries, right? Okay, so we're going to peel that off and then put the sticky side up just for a second, throw the other part away, and then we're going to try lining this up really carefully. And we're going to set it down along that side. Once it touches down, it's kind of going down. So just try to line it up really carefully. And then you'll see, I don't know, can you get the camera really close so you can see there's some air bubbles there? And since it's plastic on both sides, like one thing you can do, can you see, let's see, there's an air bubble here, is you can just poke it with a pin and it will come right out. And you can barely see that poke. Let's see, there's another kind of big one here. Okay, and then, oh, there's more there. I don't know if you can see it, but sometimes you can just press them out. That one's pretty small, but then other times you have to, if they're really big like those other two, then you have to. Okay, so I think we got, oh, there's another pretty big one right there. Okay. The layers of label are below we have printable vinyl, which is a plastic product. Then we have the ink from the printer. Okay, and on top we have the clear vinyl, and it's also a plastic. So that ink that we have is really sealed in between these layers of plastic. The next step is to cut the lip balm labels out. We line it up really carefully along here and then along the bottom. I feel like I never really cut it perfectly, but that gives you a little bit, and then we'll cut between each label also, like so. I just want to really line it up carefully, and then we'll go for it. And then some of it is going to have the white, and then I just trim off the extra white like that with a pair of scissors. So this is kind of a labor-intensive labeling process, but it's what works to keep the lip balm labels, the lip balm tubes looking really nice. So, and then I can use a paper cutter, but since there's the white there, I usually just end up using scissors for those. And then we have a final lip balm label. Once we have the lip balm label and the lip balm tube that's filled with lip balm, we can peel the backing off of the printable vinyl, and it's sticky too. And we just carefully line that up with the top and bottom. We need to make sure that the part here still twists and that the lid can come off. So you can see the edge of the tube is there, and then this is still allowing it to twist. And then fold the bottom under first and then the top over that so that it overlaps just a little bit. And then I can fix that if I'm not happy with the overlap. Just say I am for the sake of the video. This label is really thick and it will come off unless I secure it to the lip balm tube. So I'm gonna just cut a little piece of this plastic vinyl here and just sort of use it like a piece of tape. The nice thing about using this instead of tape is that it's the same like gloss, so you can't really see it. But that will hold my lip balm tube label together. And then we have this awesome lip balm tube right here. If you liked this video, be sure to check out our beekeeping courses at thehoneycompany.com. We're offering 6 full-length beekeeping courses for beginning, intermediate, and advanced beekeepers. See you there.